We look forward to seeing you on board again soon.
I'm here in Tampere, Finland, to visit the Camera Rescue Center, the largest collection of vintage lenses and cameras that you can buy in Europe. So let's meet Juho, the big boss of Camera Rescue.
Welcome to Tampere, Finland. Here is the Camera Rescue Center. Let's go see the first and second floor of that gigantic red building. I'm Juho and I run the Camera Rescue project, which is a project aiming to rescue 100,000 cameras. We have 20 guys in Finland, freelancers all around Europe, and one guy in the US doing the project at the current time. Good day! Welcome to the showroom. This is my Nikon car. This is the showroom of camerastore.com, which has around 6,000 items in these two rooms. So, in the showroom we have a selection. Mamiya RZ 6.7, Mamiya RB 6.7, Hasselblad Pentax 6.7, Leica M series, Leica thread mount series, Leica R series, 3 full shelves of Canon EOS. Then Jordan is doing the Camera Store YouTube at the moment. Then there's 3 full shelves of Nikon F series, Canon FD, Minolta MD, Contax Yashica. Then there's Olympus OM, then there's the TLRs, the funny cool cameras with 2 lenses. Behind you there's medium format, this is Mamiya 645 or Censabronica, and then a nice little French gift. Cine stuff, you're gonna like the Cine stuff. Then there's digital stuff, so there's Sony A7s and Micro Four Thirds and things like that. And then there's the newest, hottest thing in the film world, granny pocket cameras.
I think I can spend a full day in this place just checking out lenses. Here you can buy functional cameras from 50 euros to 20,000 euros. One of the most bling bling camera I ever seen. This Rolleiflex is sold for 4,000 euros on the website right now. I don't know if the gold will add anything to the image, but yeah, it looks really cool and it's really rare.
The majority of cameras nowadays are not in use but are in attics somewhere, and rescuing cameras is finding them and giving them a new home. We have now saved 56,200 cameras. There's 7,000 cameras now waiting to find a new home in Camera Store that does the selling part, and then there's 2,000 cameras waiting for repairs. Well, most of the cameras are still from Finland, from where we are. I think 95% of the cameras are from Finland, but we keep finding more and more cameras around Europe and buying more and more cameras around Europe because we're running out in Finland. People seem to gather cameras into piles and then they come and send them to us. And then we get suitcases like this, which are full of very basic cameras, but that need to find a home. Before we can give them a home, we need to check them properly. And then this comes in. The first thing to do for a camera that arrives is to check it. And this is the checking table, which has all the machines to check camera. Nowadays, most cameras do not operate as they should. I would say, depends on the country, but from 50 to 90% of cameras that we find do not operate like they should. If a camera is doomed to not be okay, it is moved to the repair queue. And there's a lot of these to be repaired. There's at least 2,000 cameras today in the repair queue. This is the room of camera makers who actually know how to fix cameras, and there's 4 guys doing it right now, and they fix the camera if they're broken, and they have a long work queue at the moment. As it takes time to put stuff on the internet and list it and take proper pictures where we're going next, not everything qualifies. And this is a section that doesn't qualify, and we sell them on physical events in the fairs, on a place called Camera Rescue Outlet. And there's all kinds of stuff that's like antique cameras. These are small compact cameras. These are SLR cameras, and this is just optics, which I guess you like. And there's interesting stuff also, like this is a Engineer 13 to 78. Once everything is checked to be in good condition, they come to this pile. This pile is then taken to camerastore.com. There's this photography booths and the nice people doing the photographing. And Camera Store is an online sales place, and they have customer service, and they do trades, and a normal shop. But that's only gear that has been properly checked and found, which is nice. Camera Store with a K and com. As Camera Store has us feeding them with a lot of cameras, they have to do the under 100 euro items also. So these are boxes just full, and there's a lot of them that have very cheap items, but that have been professionally checked to be working as they should. We are very much about film, so there's 2 fridges full of film. The interest in film cameras has obviously been going up in the last 2 to 3 years, and it would seem that there's a whole new generation interested in shooting film. Film manufacturers are there, and there is no reason to think that film is dead as a medium. But I think the more important thing about film cameras is that everything in our modern day culture is aiming at a monoculture of everything being clean and sterile and of one type. And film cameras are not that. They keep people being very creative and there's 20,000 different types. So it's in no way like a monoculture. It's an abundance of choice, which only our generation has been able to kind of use so much because the prices have gone so much down from what they used to be. The biggest difference with film photography for me is the surprise element of, oh, this is the shot that I took. The fact that when I take the photos, I don't do the chimping thingy, and I don't get distracted by the LCD and making it perfect. I just take the photos. Mostly my photos are family memories that I want to be there when I'm 80 or when my kids are 80. So getting them on silver, as the French say, is the only way that I can make sure that happens. Okay, I think that was a okay tour. Now I heard that the camera store guys are gonna give you some lenses to try out. I heard you like that kind of stuff. Well, there's the city and nature. Go forth, young man.
This is mine.
That would have been like cool, like coming with the bus. Welcome to the rescue center!
Good work. Yeah,